pleasure to open up the next section. You just got a chance to meet 5 of our many diverse grouping of members here, and I am thrilled to introduce the board of directors that I work with. It's 15 people here that have been a part of the recycling industry in Colorado for a long time, and they all come with just such a unique skill set and a passion to do more than just their job. And I can't tell you enough how much I've enjoyed working with them thus far, and I know that we're going to go far with getting our industry back in into the swing of things and making sure that we are one of the key contributors to really building back Colorado better and stronger. So I know we'll all get through this together. And the first person to jump this off will be the board president, Timothy Daly. Tim? Tim, did you take yourself off mute?
I don't know if Kristen was saying we've been around a long time, or we're old for some of us, but I have been in Colorado for 6 years now. My last year serving as board president, and I'm with Waste Not Recycling, and I'm kind of known as, along with Adam Hill, kind of the plastic expert in Colorado. I've been processing plastics and doing recycling on that for almost 25 years now. I've owned companies, I've ran companies, I've been part of companies that have done injection molding, recycling, extrusion. If it's plastic, I've dealt with it. What I offer this group as a member and board member is my knowledge. I've been doing this a long time, and I would love to help anybody out there that I can with their plastic questions, whether it's from diversion, use, where does it come from? Where does it go? I can hopefully answer most of those. If not, I can find the answers for you.
Thank you, Tim. Up next, we would have David Fridland. He is our, he's one of the vice presidents in the board executive committee, and he was not able to make it today, but he did want to share a slide. He worked with Eco Products and is a longstanding member of our Colorado Compost Council here. He just wanted to say hello, let you know he is a resource and a way to reach out as well to our organization, and hopefully you do connect with him. We were putting everybody's information in the chat as we go along as well, so the speakers don't have to worry, but then certainly feel free to follow up and grab whatever you wish. We will also follow up with a document later to make sure that you have all the correct information, but you can direct message everybody, and we'll continue on with Mr. Charles Kimenides, our board vice president.
Hi, everybody. I don't think I'm on the line yet. I don't see myself up there, Kristen.
You're there, Charlie.
You're there, buddy.
I don't see myself. But anyways, I want to just say hi to everybody, and I want to really just throw out a thank you to all of our members out there. But it's great to have you. And I'm here as a part of Recycle Colorado, just to be a support for all of our members. My background is I do work here for the city of Longmont, and I've had extensive career in municipal operations and in the public works sector. What I can help anybody with, besides with the nuances of Recycle Colorado, if someone's interested in understanding better understandings of curbside collection or truck specifications or education and outreach, managing a recycle center, you know, and just being a partner across the Front Range, I'm here and happy to help anybody. So please reach out anytime. Love to chat with you. Thank you.
Thank you, and you're so punctual, Charlie. Thank you. Next up, we have one of our newest board of director members, and now she is also the board treasurer, Monique DeGiorgio. Monique?
Thanks, Kristen. Yeah, so glad to be here today. Thanks for welcoming us. I'm just a couple months into my term and really enjoying getting to know everybody. I'm from the far reaches of Durango, Colorado. We are the curbside compost pickup service here in La Plata County, and we've really modeled our business after the circular economy. So we're not only hauling and picking up food scraps and carbon, but we're making a variety of compost products as well as artisan soils. So it's been really fun to be a part of the Recycle Colorado board and also get to know the community at large since we're so far away. We are in the middle of building a Class 3 facility being permitted by CDPHE, so I would love to chat with any other composters out there who are figuring out how to navigate that, let's say, permitting maze. We're also really looking into carbon farming and ways that we can get pilot projects going down here. So connecting with Anthony and others on how we can really link up what we're doing here in the rest of the state. And then I'm also really happy to chat with anybody out there who's recycling organics that's looking at how to really create a high-end product out of compost. And just overall helping with our REO grants, we've gotten 2, we're lucky enough to get a lot of support in the rural part of Southwest Colorado. So happy to be on the board, and thanks for organizing this, Kristen and the team.
Absolutely. And the last person we have up from our executive board of directors is Emily Wilson, our board recorder. Emily?
Thank you, Kristen. Good afternoon, everyone. As mentioned, my name is Emily Wilson. I work at the Colorado Department of Public Health and Environment. I'm in the Materials Management Unit, and I wear many different hats. Just to name a few, I oversee the paint stewardship program we have here in Colorado. I'm also the commercial and industrial waste diversion specialist. And most recently, I've been overseeing the producer responsibility literature review and creating policy recommendations as prescribed in Senate Bill 55. I've been on the Recycle Colorado Board of Directors for over a year now. And this year, I'm on the executive committee as the recorder. I'm also the board liaison for the Construction and Demolition Waste Council. And some other important things to know about me are I have the pleasure of visiting facilities and working with people across the whole state on waste diversion. So if you ever need resources or a connection, I'd be happy to help. Additionally, my work mainly focuses on construction and demolition waste diversion and extended producer responsibility. So I'm happy to assist with compliance or technical assistance related to those 2 subject areas. And finally, if you ever need to divert a unique or challenging waste stream, chances are I know where you can take it or might be able to make some good connections for you. So please send me all your waste diversion questions. I'm always happy to help. So thank you for listening, and I hope everyone enjoys this exciting event.
Thank you, Emily. Next up, we have a familiar face. We have Jennifer Freeman, who is a board of director. Jennifer?
Well, I've already introduced myself, so I'm not going to spend too much time on this. Like I said, I'm Jennifer Freeman. I'm Director of Public Relations and Government Affairs for Swire Coca-Cola, and I've been on the board for, this is my second year, and involved in Recycle Colorado for 3 years.
Yes, thank you so much, Jennifer. And Sarah, I believe I saw you come on. Sarah Jones is our one of our newest board of directors as well.
All right, thanks, Kristen. My name is Sarah Jones. I'm the Director of Sustainability and Community Engagement for the Steamboat Ski and Resort Corporation. I am a very new board member at Recycle Colorado. I have been on the policy committee for about 4 years. Before I was at the ski area, I ran a small nonprofit in Steamboat Springs. So if anybody is interested in discussing rural policy and waste diversion, I am happy to talk with you about that. Waste diversion at businesses or sustainability in general and getting sustainability initiatives going. Although most of the questions that I get are, how's your snow and how busy will you be this weekend? And I'm also happy to answer any of those questions as well. So thanks, Kristen.
Thank you. All right, next up we have Brandy Mo. She is one of our board of directors here at Recycle Colorado. Brandy, are you on?
She is.
I'm the Colorado Program Coordinator for Paint Care. And Paint Care is a nonprofit that manages the
Brandy, you sound like you're a million miles away. Could you get closer to the speaker, maybe?
I don't know. How do I sound now?
You still sound like you're in outer space.
Can you go to the next person? I'll see if I can fix it.
Absolutely. The next person up is Brandy Moorman.
Hello, everybody. Thank you, Kristen. My name is Randy Moorman, and I am the Legislative and Community Campaigns Director at EcoCycle. EcoCycle is one of the oldest nonprofit recyclers in the country. We started in 1976, and today we are known for our expertise in zero waste and helping communities reach their zero waste goals. I've been on the board of Recycle Colorado for 5 years, and I've been on the policy committee for 9 years. Policy is really kind of my passion, and how we can tap into policy tools to move the needle here in Colorado and make it a leader in recycling and waste diversion. I have a lot of experience in both state policy and also local policy, and organizing around local campaigns to get things like bag fees and organized waste hauling and pay as you throw. So please feel free to reach out to me if you want help on getting your community moving on those types of things and getting closer to zero waste. Thank you.
That's great work, Randy. Thank you so much. And we have another familiar face back in here, Neil Noble, who is a Recycle Colorado Board Director. Neil, we can't hear you either.
Oh, I'm sorry, here we go. My role at Republic Services is working directly with major manufacturers to exceed their sustainability goals. For whatever corporation that I work with, sustainability goal is, if it's waste diversion or recycling, I strive to help them in every way possible to exceed those goals. That's my day job. And what I really enjoy as a board member and being a resource for others in the community, I'm a soil scientist by education. I've worked in composting. I like to geek out on the technical, analytical side of compost and how to make that really high quality product that Monique mentioned. And I also like the challenge, like Emily, of finding homes for hard to recycle materials, and not just identifying a recycler, which is the first step, but really how do you condense that material? How do you make that material transportable? How do you work this into your corporation and really take challenging materials and find a process to get them in the recycle stream? So if you got something challenging, I like to really dig into those things and find solutions for you. So feel free to reach out.
You are a problem solver. Thank you, Neil. Next up, this picture always makes me thirsty. It is Tomcisnerite. He is one of our Recycle Colorado Board of Directors. Tom, are you on?
I am here. Hello, everyone. I'm Tomcisnerite. I do continuous improvement at Molson Coors. 15 years I spent at RMBC at the glass plant, and that's really been my participation with Recycle Colorado. We've been involved almost since the beginning. When I started, the glass plant was only recycling about 10% recycled content. We've grown that to 50% recycled content in amber and 30% in flint. And it's largely because of this partnership with Recycle Colorado and this network that this has built. And that's really why we continue to support, is to try to keep finding homes for our materials, and as well as trying to understand how we can improve the recycled content in what we produce.
Thank you very much, Tom. We have Lisa Skumatz, who is also a board of director here. And then following her, I will mention 3 other board of directors who we did not have slides for, but I think we definitely want to get them introduced as well. Lisa, are you on? Okay, Lisa, I don't hear you on, so I'm going to move along here. So Alicia Archibald, if she's on, if any of you are on, please definitely take yourself off of mute and video. But Alicia has been a board of director here for quite a while. She's with Kessler Consulting right now, and mover and shaker, and just barely active board of director here. We have Jessica Lally, who is our third newest board director at Recycle Colorado, and she works with the City and County of Denver. Jessica, I thought I did see your name pop up. Are you on here?
Yeah, hi, I am here. I guess I missed the memo on these slides, so my apologies. Yeah, that's a perfectly fine introduction. I'm a new board member, very excited to join the team. I do work for the City of Denver, primarily in recycling and compost outreach and education, improving those programs, creating new ones, and most recently my team actually got moved over to the new Office of Climate Action, Resiliency, and Sustainability. It's a long title, so sometimes I forget what it is, but and so I'm looking forward to that new role. I'm also the board liaison for the Compost Council, and I basically can offer, connections to how programs are run, especially in a bigger city like Denver. And
Okay, technical difficulties perhaps.
oh.
So, hey, this is Alicia. I am here.
Oh, great. I thought
Yeah. Hi, I'm Alicia Archibald. I have been a part of Recycle Colorado since back in the day, about 2006. So 15 years I've been in and around the organization, and it's a tremendous place, which is where I stay. My work is with Kessler Consulting, and I have the pleasure of working with municipalities across the United States. So we do a lot of work in Florida. We're doing some work in Arizona, Colorado, anywhere that people want to talk about procurement and contracting assistance, operational and finance assistance, waste comp studies, generation studies, and organics, and anything like that in the consultation world for those municipalities anywhere. So we work to stay specific to municipalities as well. I've been a part of the firm for about 6 months now, and so I'm enjoying it. So happy to be here, and happy to be on the board as well.
Oh, that's great to hear, Alicia. Thank you. And last but not least, I believe Allie Palmer is on as well with Clean Valley Recycling, and she is our board of director here. Allie?
Yes, thank you, Kristen. Yeah, as Kristen said, I am a board member for Recycle Colorado and have been for about 2 years now. I'm with Jessica. I didn't get the memo on the slide, so I'll do a little brief introduction here. I am the president of the board of directors for Clean Valley Recycling. We are a full service recycling center in a little itty bitty rural town called Swink. It's in southeastern Colorado. So I can help with any kind of rural recycling questions. I'm happy to say that we help about 30,000 people recycle in a area that normally wouldn't be serviced. So if you have any questions, please contact me.
Thank you so much, everyone, and thank you to my board of directors. I am thrilled to have a chance to serve this community and work with you. It's been a privilege, and I hope every one of you now, as members and guests here, feel free to reach out. I hope this was a great way to find another reason to make those connections. They really are a resource. They want to be there for you, and sometimes it's just knowing how to do that. So their doors are open, their hands are extended, and please take advantage of that. I also have the fun privilege. Gosh, I have so many good people I get to introduce.
1 second, should we go back to Brandy? I'm not sure if she.
Oh, Brandy. Yeah, Brandy. That's right. Thank you, Laura.
Okay, friends, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes. I apologize. I have a new webcam and we're still getting to know each other. So sorry about that. Yes, I'm Brandy Mo, and I'm on the board of directors for Recycle Colorado. And I am also the Colorado program coordinator for Paint Care. Paint Care is the nonprofit that manages the paint recycling programming for the state of Colorado. And we are much more than that, but I'll be sharing a bunch more about Paint Care a little bit later. So stay tuned for sure. But I'm excited to tell you a bit about our desire for Coloradans to not just recycle your paint, but buy right, use it up, and then recycle the rest. But again, more later. As well as being a board member, I am the co-chair of the policy committee. It's my pleasure to be the board liaison for the Western Slope Council for Recycle Colorado. And I just highly encourage anyone that lives in Western Colorado, if you want to join the Western Slope Council, we would absolutely love to have you. So if you want more details, just let me know and I'll fill you in for sure. And then if you'd rather just nerd out with me about delicious Colorado beer, or discuss the next amazing hike that you want to take, or if you just want to safely hang out with me in my raised garden bed filled backyard this summer and just like chat with my chickens, totally hit me up. I'm a big fan of fun. Thanks for listening, Snow, like so much. And I miss people.